This is Sarah Hall from the Women's 10K. I'll be asking questions on behalf of the media today. Could you just start off by telling us about the race?
This is my seventh Olympic trials and first track season in 5 years. I've been mainly on the roads doing the marathon, but had high hopes that I could make this team just because even though I haven't been racing track, I'm just a different athlete than when I was running track. But yeah, it was, I made all the right moves I needed to. I just didn't have it. And those girls are really strong. So yeah, Emily Sisson, I'm so happy for her. We both had to drop out in Atlanta at the marathon trials and kind of got thwarted by that ridiculous course. And so I'm just so happy that she made the team. She's so deserving. And yeah, I respect all those women so much. Yeah, it's tough. I definitely I thought I had a shot at this team, and but at the same time, that's my highest Olympic trials finish, I think. I'm thankful that I was able to do that today.
Yeah, congratulations on your time and your finish.
Thank you.
How are the preparations different between the marathon and the 10K?
Yeah, getting ready for the track is it's a different burn than the marathon. The marathon's like the slow grind, and I definitely had to get used to the kind of lactic burn of the track. But thankfully, I had some great training partners, Rachel Schneider and Emma Coburn, to push me. And so yeah, it was a really fun process to get ready for this. And I really surprised myself with what my body was able to do at age 38. I didn't know if I could get back in contention, but yeah.
What was your plan coming in today? Like, what was your expectations?
Yeah, I was trying to just treat this how I treated the mini 10K 2 weeks ago, where I just covered moves and finished strong. I was hoping to feel a little bit more comfortable like I did at that race, but yeah, just give my all and worship God by giving my very best effort out there. So that's what kept me fighting. The last 2 miles was just wanting to just give my very best to God, and He's the one that encouraged me to keep going in this sport. I many times almost quit this sport. So much disappointment in this stadium, and he just encouraged me there was more there. So I've already exceeded what I thought I could do on the roads, and I'm excited about the future on the roads too.
We have a question here from Jonathan Galt. Did you think anyone was going to be able to run 31:03 in this kind of heat? And how impressive was Emily's run?
Emily's run was so impressive. I mean, I didn't doubt she could do that. I mean, especially living in Phoenix, I think we're all probably going to wish we were living in Phoenix like she was. So and she's so strong, the marathon strength, and just seeing her 5Ks, like I knew that she was going to be really tough to beat out there. And I was rooting for her so much because of the disappointment in Atlanta that was similar to mine. I felt like she was so deserving to be an Olympian. So really proud of her. But yeah, I did. I thought it was possible it would go that, just with the level of talent out here. I felt like a lot of us were in kind of like 30-30 shape. So in the heat, that might be around that 31:03 or so. Yeah.
Do you think the heat impacted your running at all?
I don't love the heat. I'm getting better at it, but it's definitely not my strength. When you're a road racer, you're always racing in the morning in the cold, and that's the hard thing about track. But I really tried to prepare for this, intentionally running in the heat up at altitude, which heat and altitude is like even tougher. But yeah, no excuses. I think we're all out there together in it. So yeah.
And what's next for you now that the 10K is done?
I'll be running a fall marathon, so that'll be announced soon. I'm really, really excited to try to have my best marathon yet this fall. I've already seen this track work really translate well into my tempo runs, and so hoping the marathon pace is just going to feel even slower now after all this fast training. So I think that's kind of the silver lining, is that as disappointing as this is, as much as I wanted to be an Olympian, I have so much to look forward to in this sport, and really excited to keep going after it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
A reminder to the media, if you have any more questions, please raise your hand in the chat so I can wait for you. And that looks like that's all we have from the media right now. Thank you so much for
Thank
talking
you.
to us.
Yeah, of course.